Hi, Jules here for Talk to Me Tuesday on Tuesday, August 18th. I started a new Project Linus quilt top, of course. So those are, I had cut those on the AccuQuilt about a month ago, a few weeks ago, 8.5-inch squares. I just cut as many as I could. I managed 4 out of 1 print that had animals, like zoo animals, and then there are 8 of another print that's animals driving cars and like in traffic and stuff. So I just decided that makes 12 blocks. So I decided to put them together into a simple grid quilt. So that is in progress. I have the Project Linus mystery quilt from last year hanging right here. Getting ready to load that on the frame this week, hopefully. I did dig out backing fabric for that. So that is going on. I bound the quilt, this one. It's too hot to film outside, y'all. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. This is the last thing I quilted on the frame before the swap. I actually quilted the swap on the frame, but this is the last quilt that I finished on the frame. And a lot of these fabrics came in a box from Susan, and I cut them up into charm squares and then did this Missouri Star charm squares on point easy tutorial. Super easy, super fast, last year. And so that is quilted. It's just got a yellow back. I used pale yellow thread top and back. And absolutely love this. This is fabric that I think just got, it wasn't from Susan's box, it just got donated to Linus last year. There was maybe a half yard or a yard. And I love how stripes look as binding, especially on Linus quilts. So it was perfect for this. And it looks so good with the yellow. So that is quilted and bound and labeled. It just needs to be washed, and then it can go in my bag of donations. We are not meeting again, obviously, but this month. The other crafty thing I did was I finished my daughter's curtains. I did get those made. The pink fabric I had ordered from my friend that was selling, from high school, that was selling a lot of her fabric on eBay. I posted that link back when I bought it, and I used the entire amount, selvage to selvage, 2 yards. It was just about 2 yards, hair over, and it was perfect. And then I had this fabric in my stash, which I used as the backing or lining fabric, and it worked perfectly. It's doing a good amount of blocking without having to put heavy stuff in there to block sun. And came out just the right. I did have to trim some of this off because the fabric was just a little bit wider selvage to selvage than the pink fabric. And I will insert pictures of those hanging here. And last but not least, now that I know my swap partner has received, I'm going to take you back in time to some footage that I filmed prior to shipping, and I will do that right now. Hi, I'm talking to you from the past. I'm getting ready to mail my TTMT swap, friendship swap. Those of you that have been around on TTMT for a long time might recognize that beautiful lavender batik. I used it also in my X-Files quilt. My label is from the panel of pre-printed labels that I bought years ago. I still have a few of those left. And I like these because if I don't have, either my hand's not up to doing hand embroidery, I don't have an embroidery machine, I don't want it to be completely done with marker. I like these because there's room to write on it a little bit extra besides just whatever is fill in the blank. and they're black and white, so I can take my fabric markers and do like I did here and color in the picture so that it's a little more vibrant. Marker is permanent, it is heat set. Without further ado, here is my quilt. I got the idea to do a Scrabble quilt originally, but then I decided I didn't really want the background. I liked the idea of the words, but I didn't like the idea of it looking like a Scrabble board. So I decided to just make it scrappy. I did fussy cut, of course, kitty, and I have an owl, and of course, a cup of coffee. So I really feel like this kind of represents me in a way, which is what I was going for. My bobbin thread, I used a lavender that actually matches the back that I just happen to have. And then I used rainbow on the top, and I'm super happy with it. And Abby, I really hope you love it. It was made with love and friendship, and I really hope that you like it and are happy to hang it somewhere in your crafty space. Welcome back to the present. That's it for me, guys. I'm just plugging away, trying to get stuff a little bit done every week. I look forward to watching your videos. I still have to catch up from last week, I think. And I will see you next week. Stay crafty. Bye.